released a long line of successful handheld video game consoles. The Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Advance, and the Game Boy Advance Pocket. But was Nintendo's latest portable system, the Game Boy DS, as successful as the others? The answer is, fuck no! This just has ass written all over it. Before we start with the review, I need to go get some material. Hold on a minute.
Cow, a fucking piece of dog shit. This game is diarrhea coming out of my dick. This game is
this guy's hilarious. I'm using this. No one's gonna notice.
Shredders my ass and split.
The DS, which is short for double screens, sold over 3 million copies worldwide. But after doing some research, I discovered that this pales in comparison to the Game Boy Advance, which sold over... crap, I forgot. Hold on, let me go find out. This pales in comparison to the Game Boy Advance, which sold over 80 million copies. Holy shit! What made the DS suck so much ass? Well, let's take a look. The DS has 2 screens, the bottom of which is a touch screen. So let's try it out. It doesn't even work! What the fuck? Didn't they test this thing before they released it? Fuck! It's also got an option for downloading games. Let's download a game and play it, shall we? And this is all it does. Looking for software available for download, but does it ever find anything? No. Why not? 'Cause it's a piece of fucking shit, that's why. Next, let's look at PictoChat. Guess I'll enter chat room A. Great, a keyboard. H I start. Hi. Why isn't anyone saying anything? What the hell kind of chat room is this? I thought this was supposed to be a chat room, not a talk to yourself room. Who puts a chat room in a DS and doesn't have anyone to chat with? Fuck, whose idea was that? I bet the developers were laughing their asses off. But at least you could play Game Boy games on your DS, right? Wrong! You can play Game Boy games on the Game Boy Advance, but not on the DS? What were they thinking? Clearly it has a slot for Game Boy Advance games, but what happens when I try to put this Game Boy Advance game into my DS? Now let's get right down to it and talk about the games. First up, Phonics Wright, Super Lawyer. Well, this is it. This is Phonics Wright. All you do is talk to people. It's like an RGP but without all the battles. But the graphics are good, so I'm gonna give this game a 10 out of 10. Here's another game, Castlevania Portrait of Ruin. This ought to be fun, right? You start off with this dumb bimbo following you. I don't know why, maybe she wants to rape me. So here I am. I got my whip, but I'm not going to use it because I suck at games. And I died already! It must have been some kind of record. Couldn't they have at least put some hearts around the level so they could refill my health like they do in the original Castlevania? Fuck, what a piece of cowabunga shit. Next up, is Star Fox Command. It sucks. And how about this game? New Super Mario Brothers. This is actually a pretty decent game. It's also a very easy game, which is the only kind of game I'm good at, so it's a lot of fun. Of course, I'm only on the 3rd level, but I'm gonna review it anyway. And another game, Legend of Zelda, The Ghost Hourglass. Everyone loves Zelda games, right? So this'll be great. Well, this is the game. This is Zelda. Well, I'm trying to push the D-pad and move around, but it's not doing anything. Did they even test this game before they released it? Can I even swing my sword? No, I can't. It brings up a map, and this brings up the item menu. What the fuck? Would it be too hard to make the D-pad make you move? How am I supposed to control this game? Fuck! And last but certainly least, Metroid Prime Hunting. What the fuck is going on here? Is this a first-person shooter or something? What's up with that? Is it too hard to make it like every other Metroid game, which aren't first-person shooters? Cripes! After doing some research, I found out that this is the only game in the series that's a first-person shooter. What gives? Is it a little too much to ask for Nintendo to have some consistency? No, they had to make it a first-person shooter. Whose idea was it? No one's gonna like this game. Nobody, not one person. I'm serious. There's not one person on the face of this planet that likes Metroid Prime Hunting for the DS. Contra 4. No comment. And there you have it. I just reviewed a bunch of DS games, all of which suck major ass. These games suck so much, it makes me wish that a thwomp from Super Mario Brothers would fall out of the sky in this room and crush me. Of course, you've probably already noticed that I'm further back away from the camera and there's a lot of empty space above me, so the joke is pretty much dead. But I'm gonna do it anyway. And that was my review of the Nintendo DS. A system that failed despite its huge library of games. Well, there you go. Hope you enjoyed the review, but for now, I got some people to ban on YouTube. Ban this guy.
This?
Ban this
This
guy
was looking like the
too.
arcade version.
So, you can't do anything.
Ban this guy
Press all
too.
the buttons violently. Still, it goes
Definitely
down.
ban this guy.
It goes down.
Fucking ripoff.
And in time, it goes down by